Hello my dear friends, how are you? Are you fine? Yes, I think all of you are fine and safe at home, okay? There is no need of introducing myself. You know, most of you know me. I am Shalini. Miss, you are last year's English teacher. This year also I am going to teach you English, okay? Then how was your vacation? I think all of you enjoyed your vacation. The whole class, whole teachers have given you some quarantine works to do at home, or I think all of you have done it, okay? Thank you for your cooperation, okay? Then what about your vacation? It is very, I think all of you enjoyed your vacation. I think we are all are safe at home. Now we are under the control of a small, very tiny virus, corona, and don't be afraid. We will take it as a challenge and obey all the instructions given by the government and be happy, okay? Then we are going to study our English lesson. Did you get your older textbook, or did you get any textbook, a new one, or any copy of the textbook like that? Then if you have, all of you take it and be ready for studying, and then all of you have pen and books with you and be ready. All are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Then our first unit is about the reign of love. Unit 1, the reign of love. Reign of love. Okay. What do you mean by reign of love? Did you hear anything about that? Reign of love? Love means the care and the love that we get from the family. What do you understand about the family? Where do we get more and more love and comfortable? Where do you feel more and love and comfortable? Where do you feel more comfortable in your, where do you feel? From where do we get it that more concern, love and comfortable? Then we get these things from our family, okay? Our first school is our family. Then here also we are studying about this reign of love that we get from the family, the bond of family, the connection, the relationship between our family members, or the bond and love that we that we get from the family, okay? Then all of you take your textbook and look at this picture. What can you see in this picture? This is the family. This is the picture of a small family, the small family, and then yes, you are right. What can you see? Yes, the small family. The children are here. Their parents are here. Then their grandfather and grandmother is visiting them. Then why are they happy? Because by seeing their grandparents. Then okay, I am asking a question. Whom do you love more? Your parents or your grandparents? Oh yes, you are right. You love your grandparents more than your parents. Why? Because they have more and more time to care you, and they will tell stories to you. They will care you. They will hear your voice. They will hear your what you want to say. Okay, like that. But your parents have no time because they are very busy in getting their earning. So when you can spend more and more time with your grandparents. So when we are with grandparents, we are very happy. They love us very much than their parents, because parents are loving you, but parents have no time. They are very busy in making their earning. They have to live, then they have to make money for us, and they are very busy so they have not getting enough time to spend with us. But these grandparents are very they are taking a easy, they are taking a time of rest. They have to do nothing at all, then they are spending their time with us. They spend a lot of time with us. They tell stories to us. Okay. Then here we are going to study about a family of Raja. Raja is a small boy. Did you ever read that story of Raja? Yes. Most of you may be read that, because I told you to read the first chapter very well. Then here also we can see a family tree. Yes. What can you see here? Then before that I am asking, how many members are there in your family? Yes? Yes, 6 members. Okay, 7, 5. Then okay, it may be a small family. Sometimes some of you have small family, some of you have joint family. Like that, most of you are like to be with your family. Okay? Then who are the members of your family? Yes, father, mother, brother, sister. Yes, yours, grandparents, yes, father, mother, sister, cousin, like that. Okay. Then here we have a family tree. This is a family tree. What do you want to do? You have to write. Do you know the names of your grandfather? Do you know the names of your great grandfather and great grandmother? Yes. Somebody may not know the names of their great grandfather and great grandmother. What you want to do? You should fill this family tree by asking, with the help of your parents. You ask your parents, what's the name of your grandfather, what's the name of your great grandfather. Like that you can ask to your mother, what's the name of your great grandmother and great grandfather, related with the mother and related with the father. All of you ask. Don't you ask with your parents? Don't ask your parents? Yes, ask to them and fill this family tree, and also draw a family tree in your notebook. All of you draw that's an activity, draw a family tree in your notebook. And write the names of the members. Okay. Then, is it easy? Isn't it easy? Yes. All of you do it very well. Thank you. Our first chapter is Life with the Grandfather. Shall I rub it? Yes. Here we can see a family photo. Do you have a family photo in your home? Yes. All of you have, isn't it? Then look at who are the members in your family. That family members are in the family photo. Like that, here also we can see the family photo of our little Raja. Raja is a small boy like you. Understand? Then this little boy is a 6th standard boy like you. He also is very naughty. Then Raja has grandfather, grandmother, yes, grandmother. Then who is this? This is his uncle. Okay, this is Raja. This is Raja. Yes, this is Raja's family. Then who are the members of the family? Yes, you are right. Yes, who is this? Grandfather, grandmother, uncle, and Raja. This is the members of the Raja's family. Who does Raja like the best in his family? Do you have an idea? Whom does Raja like the best in his family? Grandfather, grandmother, or his uncle? Yes. Uncle, grandmother. Yes, we can see. When you are reading the story, we can understand whom does he love most. Okay. I am going to read the chapter. All of you listen and read. When you have a doubt, you can underline the sentence, or you can put a question marks where there are any phrases or words that cannot understand, or you can put an exclamation mark where you can understood. Where you can understand, where you can understand the idea, you can put a exclamation mark. My home. Everybody called me Raja. It's not my real name, but I liked being called Raja. I lived with my grandfather and grandmother. They were my guardians. My mother died when I was young. My father left me with my grandparents who brought me up. Yes, first paragraph. Everybody called. Who was Raja called? Everybody called this boy as Raja. It is not his real name. Understood that? It is not his real name. But I liked being called Raja. But this Raja liked to be called as Raja. This boy liked to be called as Raja. But I liked being called Raja. Raja is saying his story. Okay. I lived with my grandfather and grandmother. Whom did he live with? Yes, he lived with his grandfather and grandmother. They were his guardians. Who are the guardians of Raja? Yes, grandfather and grandmother. What happened to his mother? What happened? Yes, his mother died when he was young. When he was young, who died? His mother died. My father left me with my grandparents. What happened to his father? Yes, his father left him with his grandparents. After the death of his mother, his father left his house and Raja was living with his, yes, you say, Raja was living with his grandparents. Who brought him up? Who cared him up? And who brought him up? Who brought him? Who brought Raja up? Yes, his grandparents brought Raja up. Understood? All of you got me? Yes. How was Raja's house? The next paragraph says, how was Raja's house? We lived in a large house. But we were a small family. There were grandfather, grandmother, uncle and I. Who are the members? Understood? Grandfather, grandmother, uncle and Raja were living in his family. We had many relatives. All of you know, all of you go to your relative's house? All of you in the vacation time, did you go to your relative's house? Yes, just like that, they have many relatives, but they lived in their own houses. These relatives are living in their own houses. Okay. Grandfather how was grandfather? This paragraph describes how grandfather is. Okay. Grandfather was a tall, strong man. How was he? He was a tall, very tall and strong man. This grandfather was a tall and strong man. He always spoke in a loud voice. How did he speak? Yes, you are correct. He spoke in a loud voice. He spoke not a low voice, he spoke in a loud voice. He knew everyone in the village. He is a well-respected man. Everybody accepted him as a good man, a gentleman. Everybody accepted him or everybody respected him as a gentleman. He knew everyone in the village. He is a well-known man. He is very famous in that village. Who is very famous in that village? Yes, his grandfather is very famous in the village. People respected him. People accepted him as a very gentle man. Okay. They came to him for advice and help. If they have any problem, if the villagers have any problem, they came to where? They came to grandfather for advice and help. Okay, they need some advice from the if any problem or if they have any difficulty, they came to this grandfather because he is an experienced man. He is an experienced man. So when you have any doubts, where should you go? Yes, you should go to your grandparents or parents because they are very experienced. Like that, his grandfather was a well experienced, perfect man, then a very respectable man. So people came to him for advice and help. Okay. Grandmother was kind and gentle. Next paragraph describes how was this grandmother. How was this grandmother? Grandmother was kind and gentle. She is very kind and gentle woman. She took good care of me. Who took care Raja very well? Yes, this grandmother took care Raja very well. Always she followed him. She follow me like a shadow, saying, drink this milk, or eat your food, or have your bath, or go to bed. Why are you wasting your time? Go and sleep. I did not like this, but still I loved her very much. Do your family members or do your father or mother insist you do to something? What do you feel then? Do this, do that, don't do that, don't touch that. Like that, any instructions are given by your parents. Do you like that? Do you like it? Why don't you like it? Because we are children, we don't like this compelling of the elders, because we want freedom. We want freedom to do so and so. So this Raja also did not like this compulsion. Okay, he feels somewhat irritation when they are saying eat this food, go to bed, like that. So like that, grandmother, because they are saying so because they love you very much. Okay. Grandmother was kind and gentle. She took good care of me. She would follow me like a shadow. Shadow means that black picture. Like when you are moving, there is a shadow in front, at the back side or at the side of you. That means your shadow means always follow him. A shadow always follow us. Like that, this grandmother also was like a shadow that follow Raja, because he had no mother and father. Who will look after him? Then there were nobody to look after him, only this grandmother and grandfather. So they took great care in him. Okay, always followed him. She would follow me like a shadow, saying, drink this milk. Raja, come and have this milk. Then why are you not drinking this milk? Have this milk or eat your food. Why don't you take your food? Eat your food, like that. Have your bath. Why are you sitting lazy, man? Go and have your bath. Like that, always followed him. I did not. Who did not like this? Like you, Raja also did not like this compulsion or insist. But I loved him very much. He loved her very much. Even though he did not like this insisting or compulsion, Raja liked her very much. Then next member is his uncle. How was his uncle? My uncle was young and very clever. His uncle was young. He is a young man and very clever man, very wise man, very intelligent. Clever means very intelligent. He helped grandfather in looking after his field and gardens. He is a farmer. Then what did he do? He helped grandfather in looking after his fields and gardens. He is a farmer, so he helped his grandfather in taking care of his fields and garden. He go to field and gardens and he grazed the cows like that, and in the agriculture he helped his grandfather. People liked him. This uncle was also a very well-known man. People liked him, and I too liked him very much. Then you got the answer of the third question. Whom did he like most? Yes, you are right. He liked his uncle most. I too liked him very much. Whenever I was in trouble means whenever he had any difficulty. Trouble means any difficulty, any problem or problem. Whenever he had any difficulty or problem, who helped him? Yes, this uncle helped him. My uncle was young and very clever. Who was very clever? Yes, uncle was very clever and young. He helped grandfather in looking after his fields and gardens. People liked him, and I too liked him very much. Whenever I was in trouble, uncle would come to my help, come to his help. Then I am asking question, which are then, how was this grandfather? Yes, how was the grandfather? He is very tall and strong man, a respectable man, and people come to advise and help too. How was the grandmother? Yes, grandmother was very kind and gentle. She always took great care in Raja. Okay. Then she always, did Raja liked him very much? Did Raja like her very much? Yes. Even though she insisted him to do so and so, he loved her very much. Okay. Then who was young and clever? Yes, his uncle was very young and clever. Then whom did he like most? Yes, you are right. His uncle. He loved his uncle very well. Okay, then there are 3 questions here. Then you should read the textbook very carefully and write the answers of this question. Okay, do you think Raja's grandfather was a man respectable by everyone? Pick out sentences from the story to justify your answer. This is the first question. Then which sentence show that he is very respectable man? Can you find out? Then next class you should write the answers of that man, because he was a tall and strong man. He always spoke in a loud voice. He knew everyone in the village. People respected him. They came to him for advice and help. What will you feel if somebody insists you to do something? Raja felt very irritated. Raja felt very irritated when his grandmother insisted him to do so and so. What do you feel? Then your family members, your parents, will they insist you to do something, to do so and so? Then what do you feel then? Study, go and take bath, go eat your food. Like that, in insistence, are they insisting you to do something? Then what do you feel? Right here, okay? Raja felt very irritated. How do you feel when somebody insists you to do something? When somebody insists you to do something, okay? Who helps you in your family when you are in trouble? Here, who helped Raja when he was in trouble? Yes, you are right. Yes, his uncle helped him when he was in trouble. Then, in your family members, in your family, who helped you? Who helped you to solve your problems? When you have any problem, who helped you to solve your problem? Yes, you should write that also. Okay? You got the idea? Understood me? Got me? Okay. We can go to the next page. Then, do you like that this Raja is, when you are reading the first page, you understood that Raja was alone. As a child, he was alone at home. When you are alone at home, what do you do? Do you go outside and play with your friends? Yes. But here, what happened? How was Raja spending his life? When he was alone at home, then how was he spending? The next paragraph says how he spent his time. Do he has any friends? Okay. Do other friends come there to play with him? Then understand. We can go to the next page and find out the answers of these questions. Okay. At home, I did not have any friends to play with. Raja had no friends to play with. Then how can he spend his time? How can he? Yes. Grandfather, why didn't he have any friends at home? Why didn't he have any friends at home? No, so listen. At home, I did not have any friends to play with. Grandfather did not like my going out to play with other children. That's the reason. Grandfather did not like other children come to that home and play with this boy. What was his concept? He believed that I would be spoiled. These bad children who are coming and come and make friendship with this boy would spoil his boy. That was his concept. So he did not allow anyone to come and play with Raja. Why didn't he have any friends? Understood? Yes, grandfather did not allow anyone to come and play with this boy. Okay, children, I think all of you understood me. If you have any doubts, you can call me. Okay, then you should write the answers of this as a follow-up activity. You should write the answers of these questions in the textbook. Okay. And read 5 times this chapter and write the answers of these questions. Then we can meet again in the next class. Okay.